This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 7. Strong job by the coverage team. Press coverage now from these DBs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the back now goes in motion to throw. It's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Oh, he makes the catch. The big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move him around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed. And this defense might consider trying to double team him, or he's going to go off today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Dropping back. It's Manning. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Will not be brought down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
It's blocked. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Tigers will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's looking deep again. Touchdown, Tigers, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. That's the spin move. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to pass. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 6 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball there. His guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Look out, room to run here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Now they go for a two-point conversion. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Nowhere to run up the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. They couldn't stop him there. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Grab down the middle, it's Washington. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
But that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Scanning the field. It's Manning. It's an out route. The catch made. Powering through the defender. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Direct snap to the back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's clubbing it. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks an open space. Makes a nice move there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Good throw to the left. He makes the grab. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for on 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Klubnik. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm
touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Monster Sage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
The pocket breaking down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Maybe the last shot here. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
They're going to run it. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.